Hello and welcome back to the channel. It has been a catastrophic night. This is the third time I'm sitting down to do this. The first time I started it, it took about 45 minutes to go through. There was a huge surprise about 3/4 of the way through, which all got filmed. The shock of seeing what I saw, and well, not shock, surprise of seeing what I saw and everything. It was all on camera. I thought it would be great viewing. I come out only to find that the first half of the video hadn't recorded. It was just a static image of me. So there was no recording, but fortunately it was okay because the back half where the surprise was had stayed intact. So okay, I recorded the front half again. I recorded the front half. I came out of that only to find that the microphone wasn't recording, wasn't picking up any volume. So then I went and checked the last portion to find out, yep, that hadn't recorded any volume either. So I'd got nothing. I'd been on it for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and got nothing. So consequently, we're on the third sort of take, and it's lost all its, the surprise and everything. I'm not going to make it up. So we'll go through from the beginning. I'll try and sound enthusiastic. Right. So first we had Airfix Model World. The magazine came through. I think it came yesterday. I said that I wasn't going to review it because you can just go into any good magazine store, pick it up and have a look yourself. It's not worth reviewing. So that was that. That was all I really said on that. Then there was one of the big things I've been looking forward to. I was put in touch with an amazing guy by the name of David Delaney from Tim off ISM. Thank you, Tim. Tim knew I was after getting an Iwata airbrush, and David was selling one. And not only was he selling just an ordinary Iwata airbrush, well, there's no such thing as an ordinary one, but he was selling this one. And he was selling it at a remarkable price. I paid £120 for this, and it comes with an extra needle, an extra end tip, and well, you've got to see it. But David was wanting to see me open this, which was fair enough, and I discovered why. Because he had wrapped it so thoroughly that I took off it. It literally was sort of out here, and I took off the first wrapper, and then I unwrapped another layer. Then there was some bubble wrap. Then there was another envelope. Then there was some more bubble wrap. Then there was some more packaging. And then I cut through some more sellotape, and I finally got down to the box, and it took some doing, and it was all on video. I've lost a lot. And then I opened this, and lo and behold, inside there was some more packaging on it, and when I opened the lid there was some more packaging. So I don't know whether it was an intentional laugh, David, but it was certainly it was amusing. And look at that, the quality oozes through that. You can just see it. I mean, who else gives a box out like that? This is aluminium, it's not plastic. And I'll be doing a review on this separately, so I'm not going to be getting it all out now. But that is an astonishing piece of equipment. And the best of it is it's hardly done any work at all. And David's a really nice guy. Some people you meet, you buy something off, you have a brief conversation with them while the transaction's going through, and then you never hear from them again. Well, David isn't like that at all. We've got on really well, and I hope that our friendship can continue and grow, because he really is a great guy. He hasn't put a lot of his work out on various sites, and he hasn't got a YouTube channel. But I've seen some of his work now. He was worried about his photographs not being any good, but David, your photographs are fantastic, mate. I've had a look at them, they're superb, and his work is first rate. It's really is fantastic, and I really urge you, you're doing yourself a disservice by not showing everyone what you've built. It's an amazing set of tanks you've built there, or tank. I think there was a couple in there though, if I remember rightly, and yeah, you really need to show everyone. That's fantastic. So once again, thank you, David. Then we came on to the big box that I'd got, and we'll start off. First of all, I got this, which I bought solely on the box art. It's not my usual standard of box art, but when this came up, I got this off Mike Jolly, and it was 32 quid, something like that, on the Model Kits for Less page on Facebook. And it's got a Mark 1B car door, Hasegawa plastic parts, Eduard photo etched and resin details, painting, mask, cartograph printed decals for 6 marking options. And it just really jumped out at me, the bold right in the typhoon sort of blazoned across, and it's a limited edition as well. I like the limited edition kits. This one's 1131 because it's limited edition, and I haven't got a typhoon, so there we go. And yeah, really like that. Then I bought, this is the little holder that holds all the airbrushes, the new MIG oil system that you dip the brushes in, and that's the organizer for them, stop them rolling around or storing them in boxes or whatever. So I picked up one of those. As naturally follows, if I've bought one of those, I must therefore have got some oil brushes. Are they called oil brushes? Yeah, they are called oil brushes. So, and I actually got an amazing deal on these, and I bought them all. I bought the whole set. I paid £48 posted for the whole set. That what might have been an offer though at the time. I know they retail for more than that, but it's even got the Starship filth that I keep hearing a lot about over the past few weeks, couple of weeks. I keep hearing this Starship filth, and again, I should be looking at reviewing these, or not until I've learned how to use them though. So you know, keep a lookout for those. And then came the big surprise. Now my reaction was caught on YouTube, but on the camera, but sadly was lost. Now I ordered a Zoukei Mura Phantom. Now when I first came across the Zoukei Mura kits, the one I wanted the most, the one I fell in love with the moment I saw the box, was the Zoukei Mura Sky Raider, and I really did. I loved this kit, but it was too expensive for me, and I just couldn't warrant paying that sort of money on a kit. So then came along the Phantom, and again I love the Phantom, and because they'd not gone into as much detail as they're traditional for, they it's still an amazing amount of detail. So I bought the Zoukei Mura Phantom. Anyway, I opened the package, and this was in there. This is the exact kit that I fell in love with. I was gutted because you know, it's not mine. I haven't paid for it. I checked the receipt to see whether I'd somehow paid for it by mistake, in which case I would have kept it without a doubt. But I haven't. I've paid for a Phantom, and I'm not going to rip anybody off because it's just not right. So I've had a look inside, I will admit, and it's fantastic inside, it really is. And maybe one day I'll get this kit. So waiting to hear back on what's got to happen with that. So can't really show you any more on that because I can't start playing about with it. And I think that was that. It is a bit of a short unboxing because obviously everything's been unboxed already, and you missed most of the highlights, as it were. But that's it anyway. I don't know what else I can say. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and all that's left for me to say is bye for now.